watching when you're evaluating first baseman there, you want mobility. And yes, some first basemen are playing there because they're big guys who are there for the bat. But
that guy's an athlete.
You want to see how your hips turn to make those throws to second, whether it's a right-hander or a left-hander. You want to see the different slots because you're going to have to make low slot throws, especially to second base. The throw to third never happens in a game. I don't know whether anybody's ever kept track of the number of times. I'm sure they keep track of everything now, but a first baseman is thrown in the game to third base. But that's to show arm strength.
Yeah, normally you would see them maybe charging on a bunt to make that throw to get the lead runner.
Yeah, that would be really the only, maybe going first to third, ground ball, first base, guys trying to go first to third.
There's a lot of Keith Hernandez, Mark Grace in the way he plays defense. He is really special.
All right, we will set up for the catchers. The catchers get 5 throws each.
And there's the top velo for first base, Karson Reeder. As you get a look here at some of the first base work, and catcher pop times are next. And then batting practice, one of our favorite parts of the showcase. Who's going to grip and rip today? Day 2, perfect game, All-American workouts. Continuing.
Just line drives. No attempt to lift the ball, just hit ball, 10 straight balls, easy, simple swing, off the wall. And it was just like, okay, that's a 10-10, on our grading scale. Professional round.
Karson Reeder committed to Texas. Yeah, I remember Mike Cameron telling me he thought when Daz was going into his senior year that he was more physical than him at that same point. And I don't think he quite got to that level. Daz was in the big leagues for a while this year with Milwaukee.
Yeah, he's in that 4A type category now where you're going to see that ball was launched.
Yeah, 96 miles an hour off the bat by Reeder.
383 to the pull side.
But then again, I don't know that there are a whole lot of people, even at, what's Mike now, 51, 52, that are as physical as Mike Cameron is. So
I was going to say, Daz is 6 feet tall. Dad was 6'3", 200 back when that was a big build for a big leaguer and pure center fielder. It's like, no, that was a world-class athlete, Mike Cameron. Not that Daz is anything to...
That one just missing a little inside. Jackson goes to St. John Bosco. He's from Redondo Beach, California.
Umpire thought I caught the inside corner there. Rung him up, actually.
Oh, it was a strikeout.
Yeah.
None of us knew it was a strikeout. Okay. All right, so it wasn't too far inside. All right, one away. And one strikeout for Saunders. Karson Reeder comes up, and that pitch catches outside for a strike.
Up to 95 there. I only saw him up to 93 a couple weeks ago. Sometimes, Danny, you'll see these guys get the adrenaline pumping. First time on a big league mound, that fastball climbs a couple ticks.
That's launched into left field. That's going to be out number 2, playing left field for the Orange this inning. Sterling Coaxum. So Saunders working quickly, 2 outs in the top of the 7th.
This morning, I bet he didn't have that on his schedule. Onyx Parson, the catcher. We introduce a new pitcher. His name is Karson Reeder. Reeder doing a great job of introducing himself as to who he was as a pitcher. Go ahead.
Sinking fastball there. Ton of movement. A bit different than the fastballs we were been accustomed to the first 2 innings. A lot of carry fastballs, carry heaters. This one more sinky and runny.
You've got your hands full figuring him out as that breaking ball hits the outside corner to Onyx Parson. Let me tell you who he says he is as we maybe show you that one again. He says sinker, 4-seam fastball, cutter, sweeper, curveball, changeup, and split zone. I have advanced feel for my entire repertoire. My ability to sequence pitches keeps hitters off balance and avoids barrels as that one dives down and in. That's who he is. He shared that with us.
That pitch just now is filthy. Getting under the hands there and follows it up with a curveball. Oh, this guy can really spin it too. I'm immediately intrigued.
All right. Karson Reeder, Texas commit.
Woo.
as he sails that one to the backstop. A little bit old-fashioned. He's got kind of the old-fashioned leg kick. Baseball comes out of the glove. McCoy Solis out of Bakersfield, California. McCoy, a pitcher who gets a chance to hit. Puts it on the ground in front of the second base bag. Charging play. And a nice play that time. Coming on across the infield and in time for the out. Dylan Messina's the shortstop this inning.
And good to see those shortstops get a play like that. Get to see him, move, have to throw on the run. Made an accurate throw there to first base.
Jackson Wood for the second time struck out in his first at bat. Jackson's going to go out and play some defense, play shortstop next inning. As he sends a fastball back up over our head, 0-1 the count.
Real simple delivery here. Just works from the stretch. Big leg lift, and just works real quick down the mound.
It's unique. It opens up a little bit.
Yep.
Kind of how the bounce. It's almost schoolyard like, where you see the hand come out of the glove. He opens up when he delivers. Doesn't stride directly to home plate. But when you have, to me, a pitcher that takes that time to, he even gave big descriptions of all his pitches. I didn't have time to share that one as he deals with Select Festival alum Jackson Wood.
No, he really rips that torso through. Did he go?
He did not go on that breaking ball.
No, breaking ball showing plus spin here. It's been sitting in that 27 to 2800 range. Really big movement profiles, big shape. When it's big shape like that, that's just, that type of profile that gets those whiffs.
This pitcher from Tomball, Texas. This Texas commit. Russell and Courtney, his parents. As that one is high and inside. Lost him there, and a chance to run again.
Like to see Jackson would know how that fastball's been moving. A lot of run, a lot of sink. Let's see if he can match plane with it here.
Another foul ball. Just a fastball. 89 miles an hour right down the middle. Learning about pitching, this man on the mound, he credits watching Greg Maddox videos. I don't watch a lot of games live. I'd rather be out playing than watching games. Ohtani's interesting, he said, but for me, it's watching Greg Maddox videos. Remember, Maddox used to pop his hand out of his glove like that as well, as that one dives down and away. A little late diving arm side run fastball. Kind of a throwback.
A little bit of a throwback there. A lot of pitches. That one was actually more of a four seam than his other sinky two seams. Mixing in a sweeper, mixing in a slurvy breaking ball. When you have that big of an arsenal, allows you to have different options of how to get hitters out.
This is what he's talking about here.
There's the sweeper right there for the caught looking. Little buckle by Karson. Then the four seam actually getting under the barrel because it has a little bit of that natural sinking action.
Karson Reeder back to the mound. E.J. Booth Jr., his foe. Booth, who singled and stole a bag back in the first inning. Eric. There's a good sink and dive to that pretty changeup. Gets a swing and a miss.
No, showed the breaking stuff last inning. Now he's mixing the changeup here. This is some real pitchability, Darren, from Reeder.
1-2 the count. Swung on and missed. Another changeup that kind of fluttered up and out of the zone. Strike three.
No, he threw two of them against EJ there that had more depth. That one having a bit more fading action, getting away from the barrel there. Dan, we're talking about two different fastballs. Got a four-seam, a two-seam that he's shown last inning. Was landing a sweeper and a curveball last inning as well, and now is mixing a changeup. So true 5 pitches.
Trey Ebel struck out looking back in the first inning. He's played second. He'll play short in the next couple of innings as well. The Corona High School rising senior. Good breaking ball.
Really, really good sweeper. Getting 15 inches of sweep there. And it's more 90, 91, 92 right now, but you look at the frame, Darren, like you can see mid-90s there with all those secondaries that are flashing plus.
On the ground, out to third. Vacuumed up, throw is off the mark, but a nice job coming off the bag to make the play. You see Pacheco out there. Patrick Diaz, the first baseman. Diaz, nice footwork.
Very good footwork there. I'm becoming a very big Karson Reader fan, Darren.
I can feel it happening before my eyes.
It's only two. You only get 2 innings here, Darren, and he's flashing his complete mix.
He's a 3.6 student reader, 1050 SAT. And everything's got a little bit of life. Alika Ahu, one of the top players in Hawaii, struck out looking in his first at bat. Talented Stanford commit. Swing and a miss.
These hitters are not comfortable. Carson's working fast. He wants to go. And none of these hitters know what's going on. Alika's like, please give me some time.
Breaking ball, that's strike 3. As if he's playing in his backyard playing wiffle ball. It had that feel, that comfort. He waited just a minute to let Ahu get comfortable and then basically said, when you're ready, I'm ready, and struck him out. It's almost like he was born to do this. There's a comfort there.
No, there was an insane comfort. I mean, this might have been my favorite outing of the 3 days we've been out here so far. Different breaking ball shapes, a legit changeup, 2 different fastballs, all for strikes. Big outing from Reader.
Look at Karson Reader. Well, that was fun. He reminded, you and I were talking about it, PG All-American Dylan Wood, who is a commit to go to Arizona. There's just a comfort, a little bit of a playfulness to the delivery. And I'm not being disrespectful, but it's like how when we used to play with one another in the backyard.
Yeah, low pulse, fun, poise, and confidence. All those things mixed into one, I'd say.
What a bright future. What an interesting athlete. I mean, intriguing, fun to watch. Like, turn the TV on, Tim Lincecum unique. That kind of fun to watch.
Now I can't imagine my life without